Hello and welcome to today's tutorial of the reading timer. This is a brand new feature that Dr. Reed just developed for you, and today we're going to do a quick intro to see how we can use this and what a good use case for the reading timer would be. So yeah, let's jump right in. First thing we're going to do is we're going to minimize myself because nobody needs to see that. And again, the most important thing about reading is that you read something that you like, because when you read something that you like, you read more. So find something that you really like or that your child really likes. We are here on National Geographic Kids, and we're going to just find any article on there that we think is interesting to our child. So let's take animals, for example. Let's go with prehistoric. Who doesn't like some dinosaurs? And then we're going to go with the Brachiosaurus. Cool. So I've now pulled up the article on the Brachiosaurus, and now I want to deploy the Dr. Reed reading tutor. So I just click here, it takes the text, and now we can start practicing our reading. And what you see up here in the right-hand corner, that is the reading timer. So today we'll be practicing how to use the reading timer. And the very first thing I want to do is just start using the tutor as I would usually, where I just record myself and then, the words that I mess up on, I get some flashcards for and I can practice those. But essentially I do a little bit of reading practice to get started. So let's jump right in. Another theory suggests that because the plants were difficult to digest, Brachiosaurus and other giant herbivores needed extra large digestive tracts to process and absorb the nutrients from their food. The dino's name comes from the Eek word meaning arm lizard, because its forelegs were longer than its hind legs. Alrighty, so what we just saw here is that the timer did a little peep and then the green area here increased. And that's really all it is. It is a timer that allows you to track how much time you have spent reading on that particular day. So if we go in here, we can see that there's a bunch of different options. So we have a 30-minute timer, obviously that's the one we recommend. Then we have the 20-minute timer and the 10-minute timer. Really flexible and allows you to really adjust that to whatever your particular needs are, right? We can also just reset the timer here. That just brings it back to 0. Let's say you have 1 or 2 kids that need to do their practice after each other. Then you can perfectly position them in that position that one reads, then you reset the timer and then the second one reads. And you can also pull up different articles, right? So before we jump into that, let me minimize this guy. And if we look down here, there were a few words that I messed up on. The flashcards down here of the words that we didn't quite get right? So let's look at digestive, for example.
Digestive.
Okay, that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. And we can practice it here, get another score. We're not going into all of that today. Today, we're just taking a look at the timer function. So let's say we did this article, we read through the article, we had a great time, but our timer, our daily reading is not quite up yet. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to find another article. So we just go back to the page or whatever article we want on the internet. We just go in here and let's say now we want to read about some birds. And then let's pick the American crow. Alrighty, again, we just deploy Dr. Reed. And now I can practice here. And what you will see is that the actual timer up here has stayed the same. So we can read on different pages. The timer still records it all and you're all good to go. I hope that helped give you a quick demonstration of how you can use the timer within your reading needs. We specifically developed this because the homeschooling community reached out to us and said, hey, that would be really cool for a daily practice with our child. But obviously there's a bunch of other use cases and it might just be nice for you to say, hey, I'm going to do a 30-minute reading break or a 10-minute reading break, and you can just use the timer for that sort of practice. Cool. I hope that helps. If there's any questions, please put them down in the comments below. We are super excited to be developing this for you guys and hope it's a useful feature. Thank you very much.